TJ, can you talk about not only your day today, but also the team's overall performance?
Team's overall performance was good. It was New Year's Eve, so we had to get a win. Did a little celebrating afterwards. It was all good.
Talk about what Justin was able to do and how he's been able to perform under these conditions with all sorts of things swirling over his head.
I think he's doing a great job. He had a Houdini play today. Very proud of him for that, and hey, I'm just happy with him.
You were a couple of those throws early.
Oh, it was amazing throws. It was one ball we was talking about. It was kind of like the snow kind of got in my way, so I had to track it and then blind catching. I was just like, oh, thank goodness I caught this.
Was that the over the shoulder?
It was on their sideline, so I was like, before that, it was on their sideline. So I was looking, I was like, all right, forget about it. I'm gonna just. Oh, I didn't say forget about it. I said something else. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna just trust myself to catch this, and I really did it.
How does your body bend like that? I mean, you're running while bending backwards.
I don't know. Probably early on when I used to do gymnastics with the cheerleaders back in Philly, so that may play a part into it.
Cole Kmet was saying that he was kind of astonished how often Atlanta left you open.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel that way today?
No. We was kind of setting them up with rub plays, and it happened to be in a specific coverage that allowed us to get the rub and be wide open.
DJ, one game left, but how about your first year here in Chicago? How would you describe the experience playing in this market and being as successful as you have?
It's been great, Got to meet y'all right off the bat, so that was great. And then just having this up and down year, and then having on the second half of the year, it's just been all great. So I'm glad to be here and look to stay here.
DJ, can you walk us through the touchdown?
Does that mean a lot to be surpassed career?
Yeah. So 5 years in Carolina, and then to come here with year one and surpass that is amazing.
Can you walk us through the touchdown?
It was just late hands. I knew Jesse was going to try to undercut it, and when I seen it in the air, it was just like, please don't put your hands up, please don't put your hands up. And then I just put my hands up late, and we practiced that. I practiced that a lot against our defense, and they'd be mad about it, and I know he was mad about it.
What can you say about the ball?
Crossing routes. Because they play a lot of two-man, he had to trail you?
A lot of crossing routes, when you get man coverage, you want to run away, so that played a part into it.
What kind of statement were you making with pregame with the no hoodie and just looking like you were prepared for the cold, really wanted to be ready?
It really wasn't nothing behind it. I did it a few times when I played in Green Bay, and I did it in Carolina some when it was real cold, but I really don't be trying to make a statement. I just go out there and just be having fun with everything I do.
But is there a mental toughness that you need? You feel like a player like you needs to be successful in these kind of conditions?
No, not really. Just go out there and play the game. We got jackets on the sideline, heaters on the sideline, so I know I was going to be warm. So at the end of the day, I was just like, I really don't care.
You mentioned the Houdini act that Justin feels it. I assume you're talking about where he loses the sack and then runs down the field. Are you surprised by it anymore? Because he's done that. It feels like a handful of times.
Yeah, because you never know what he's going to do. And that one was like a real extended play. So for him to even break that first tackle and just start zooming to get the first down was amazing.
DJ, to close the year with 5 straight wins
Mm-hmm.
at home, what's the significance for the team?
You always want to win at home. Home games is must win, in the division. Even when we don't play division opponents in home, it means something. You always want to protect this house.
What do you think about you getting the number 1 overall pick team?
Shit. I feel like the number 1 overall pick when they traded for me, so I was like, shit, cool. But, thanks to Carolina, so, that's all I can say to that.
DJ, how much would you vouch for Justin Fields this offseason just to keep the chemistry together?
I said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. What makes him not the quarterback? Today, the Houdini act should have just put the nail in. He's not running back, but he's him. So, he's going to be the quarterback. I want him to be the quarterback. I said what I said. Now it's on the higher ups, so it's up there. It's up to them.
Did you hear those chants? The "We Want Justin"?
I did hear those chants, and I know their box is right there, so I know they heard that stuff too. So
So you're watching tape on Marvin Harrison Jr. then?
I grew up with Marvin Harrison. We ran on the same track team, so I mean, whatever we do, we get him, and it be all love. If we go a different route, I mean, what can I do about it?
Are there any extra emotions about you were part of that trade? Carolina's your former team. It's not like you're rooting for them but they set this up where you guys got the #1 pick.
Rooting for what you mean? Rooting?
I mean, you were. I don't know if you were rooting for Carolina.
I mean,
it's an interesting spot for you to be in.
I mean, it's no bad blood to them. Like I said, I felt like a #1 overall pick. So even though I went 24th in the draft, but shoot, to come here, it felt like a #1 overall pick.
But do you have a greater appreciation for kind of the good fortune that it seems like it's turned out, for you to be traded here?
I mean, yeah, it's a good fortune, I mean, it's got more wins than them, so at the end of the day, it was better in my favor.
But you feel good about the direction where you're heading here, where this program, or this organization is, this team is.
Yeah.
Where you're finishing here.
Yeah. Very comfortable because of the guys around me. The guys around me been pushing me since I got here. I pretty much got thrown in the fire, and all them guys been doing is just, using their fire extinguisher to try to put it out and just give me the confidence that I need.
Tyrique, you probably saw the news today also that your coach is likely to come back. Any thoughts, from the locker room on that?
It's game day, so we pretty much didn't pay attention to it. We just want to go out here, get a dub for the New Year's and for the fans. So, very happy about that information, but, I'm just happy to go out here with these guys and get a dub.
Tyrique, what does it mean to finish the year? You guys started 0-3 at home and then rip off 5 straight to finish the year. So
it feels good. Just to know that, like you said, we started off 0-3, just to have all the doubters and the haters just, constantly talk about this team and just to watch this team, bond together, grow up together, and just be able to go out here and finish 5 straight, like you said. I'm just happy and proud of this team.
Tyrique, was your first interception extra gratifying because it comes after the offense was not able to convert on that 4th down?
Any interception is happy. As long as I can help this team in any way, shape, or form, any interception is good. But just happy to grab the first one after, just to get an offense that spark that they always need.
The magician. You are a magician. That is my exact words to him, bro. You are a magician, bro. Like, that's your new name. It's the magician. Crazy. It's huge. It's huge. Just continue to build that momentum, man. We just praying right now that we get in, that things fall in our favor, man. We going to the playoffs playing like we're playing now, man. That's going to be scary. So it means a lot for us to just keep rallying around each other, blocking out all the noise, and getting these wins.
The Panthers lost, Cardinals won, so you guys have the #1 pick. Do players on this team give that any attention?
Nah, you don't. That's like upstairs stuff. Like, we don't really care about it because we don't. You can have that one pick, trade it down, so we don't even buy into that stuff.
Eddie, how would you describe the way the secondary has played over the last month or so? The interceptions, just piling up.
Man, it's just we doing our thing right now. Like that chemistry is really clicking right now for us. Like everyone's back healthy, everyone's flying around, making plays, and it's just everyone stepped up to the plate. Stepped up to the challenge of being the best version of themselves and going out there making plays and taking the ball away. Like, I mean, Jalen got 4 picks, right? Reek just got 4 picks. Man, like it's enough room out there for everybody to go out there and eat, and we just continue to ride around each other and motivate each other and make plays.
How'd you see Tyrique and Terrell step up when Jalen went down the second quarter?
Huge, man. They've been doing it all year, so it's nothing that's surprising to us and shouldn't be to anyone else, because I feel like they've been doing it all season. When they get in there, they go in there and make plays. Reek was off to a bumpy start, but that's how it is as a rookie. You're going against top guys. You got to get your feet set and get into the the motion of the game. And he's doing a great job. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, he's special. He's special, You never know what he's going to do in that pocket and being able to make plays and get out of sacks. And, he's special. I shake my head on the sideline watching because I don't know how he does it, but he's special.
Do you make a pretty good case to be back here next year?
Who?
Justin?
I think so, but
How's it feel to have that big game? It's been kind of up and down season.
I feel good. Big shout out to the O-line, shout out to God, getting me healthy. It's been a long season, but feels good. So.
What went especially right today for the running game? Would you say?
Just the O-line getting pushed up front. Again, go back to those details. We focus on a lot of different things in practice, and you see them come to fruition during the game. So.
Well, can you talk about how this team's getting better and better, not only record-wise, but also performance-wise?
Yeah, just, guys focusing in, coming ready to work. Coach Flus does a great job of bringing the energy through the week, getting guys fresh. So guys coming in ready to work, ready to get better, and try and improve and win. So.
Speaking about your coach, I'm sure you guys saw the news today that he's likely going to be back. Any thoughts from the locker room about your coach coming back?
Oh, I didn't even know that, but I know guys are excited. I'm excited for that, so happy to hear that. So.
Could you hear the chants for? There's some fans chanting, "We want Justin" there at the end. Did you hear that?
Oh, I didn't know what they were saying, but good. Yeah, I heard him saying something, so I'm glad it was that. Yeah.
And then Tyrique was saying that the cigars were here for you guys in the post-game locker room. The team brought those in.
Oh, I don't know. They just appeared.
I mean, for this team to come where it's at right now, still not a winning record, but to have cigars celebratory, what does that do to cap off this year?
Just the way we're going, trending upwards. Guys bringing the energy every day, celebrating. Win is hard to get in the NFL, so you got to celebrate everyone. And yeah.
I think we're built to play in this type of weather at the end of the year. So, I just think I see it coming together, and I think you see like a real football team coming together for sure.
Well, what was your impression of Robert Tonyan's performance with you nursing your own injury?
Yeah, those guys stepped in; they were great, and Rob, Mercedes, and they did a great job kind of taking some of that load. And I wasn't able to do too much today, but did what I kind of could in the run game, and but those guys came up big and they were moving guys around, making catches when they needed to, and so that was really good to see.
Well, from your perspective, mainly on the sideline, what was working well for the offense today?
I just thought it was a good blend of pass and run and stuff off of our run stuff, and for some reason they leave DJ more open, way more than they should. DJ's making plays, and Justin made some really great throws that you saw near the sideline and in the back of the end zone there. I thought that was awesome, and so just really good football play, I thought, overall.
Well, we asked you about DJ a lot, but as you get to this point in the season, you see him keep doing more and more stuff. How do you describe just what he brings to the team?
Yeah, he's really unbelievable, and he's a guy that when he's covered, he's really not covered, and I thought the touchdown pass was awesome in terms of the late hands that you saw, and the over-the-shoulder grab on the sideline, another example of that where the guy's kind of on him, but Justin makes a great throw and he makes a great adjustment to the ball, and obviously he opens up a lot for us offensively. So.
What do you say about the win? What does it mean for you to finish with 5 straight wins?
Yeah, I think that's big. 5, that's a lot. That's pretty good. I think that's a big deal. I think that shows the trajectory as to where the team's going, and like I was saying earlier, I just think we got a real football team coming together, and I think that's shown itself over the last month and a half.